What if there's a tool that could change the trajectory of your life? One that could enable you to experience unprecedented growth in your business. A tool that allows you to chart your life on your own terms, attain new vitality in your health, create and foster greater intimacy in all the important relationships in your life. Or perhaps to amplify your contributions to the world at large. Hi, my name is Joey Yam, and I'm here to tell you that it is all possible. I've not only seen it transform my life as a best-selling author of more than 169 books on Chinese metaphysics and as a CEO of a high-growth multi-million-dollar consulting business. I've also seen it transform the 50,000 people that I speak to every year in my world events. Qi Men Dun Jia is a system created more than 2,000 years ago by the ancient Chinese sages during the warring times. It is a system created to map out the influences of heaven, earth, man, and spirit. Now in today's world, this is known as the influences of time, space, matter, and events. In my 21 years of consulting experience with people from all walks of life, I've seen it create some really amazing results. And with the technology today, it's never been easier to teach or to learn this system. It has never been more accessible to ordinary people like you and me. And I've got it all figured out.
I thought he was very technical about these things, but I like that he's not. And he's given a lot of the shortcuts, so to speak, which for me was just fantastic. Because I think right now, these are helpful for us to know how we can quickly utilize these tools and methods that he is providing.
This is a very profound knowledge of the universe, of the human beings, and how things work and why they work the way they do. It is quite a difficult subject for Westerners. He makes it easy for us to understand.
He is an incredible instructor. His knowledge is something else. He has fun teaching, but he's a natural instructor.
The physical and non-physical realms has fascinated mankind for thousands of years. Questions like, why are we here? Is there a higher purpose? Are we guided by a universal mind? Are our lives destined? These are all questions that we will ask ourselves at some point in our lives. There are 4 types of people that Qi Men can particularly help. The first type, it's called the unlucky. Now, the unlucky ones, as the name implies, are the ones that always end up with the shorter end of the stick. They thought that they just landed their dream job and it turns out their colleagues are horrible and their boss was a total moron. Or they found the love of their life and it turns out to be a horrible nightmare. Or they're constantly plagued by health issues and their insurance don't cover it. Or perhaps they even, at the extreme case, meet with constant and never-ending accidents and challenges and problems and haters all around. Now, these people are known as those who are in the cycle of bad luck, and sometimes this is just an energy form. Now, the second type of people are called the cruisers. Now, as the name implies, this refers to a group of people who are looking good but are going nowhere. These are the type of people who talk a lot of positivity. In fact, they even post a lot of inspirational quotes on their Facebook, but in their real life, they are not going anywhere. They're stuck at the same place. They talk about starting a business for years and nothing happened. They talk about changing their jobs and for years then nothing happens. They thought about going into a relationship but they can't commit. So they just cruise along and they look good, but in reality, they are glued to the same place. The third type of people are called the high flyers. Now, this category of people are those who are succeeding in their art, they're successful in their career, maybe they even own a thriving business. They seem to be on top of their game. However, deep down inside, they are miserable and lonely. They haven't found that special someone to share their success with. Somehow there's an energy block that prevents them from getting intimate with someone special, or in fact, they couldn't find that someone that could be on their level to share their lives with, and so they're stuck working hard, moving forward, but in a lonely fashion. Now, the fourth category of people are called the seekers. The seekers are those who've already found their personal drive and purpose in life. They know what they're doing and they're loving what they're doing and they're contributing to the world at large. So what they're looking for now is an avenue to expand and contribute more to the world and to be able to impact more lives. They already have established a successful career or business, they already have a family, but they want more. They want to be able to influence more and help more people. This category are those who need the spiritual connection, the ones that could reach out and amplify their powers and touch more lives. Now, although there are four categories of people here, we, however, may spend more time in one particular category at any one point in time. Now, for me personally, I've been through all four stages, and I remember the time when I was stuck at the third stage where I was thriving in my business and I was doing really well in my career. I've been getting some fame through my books and from television programs, and my business was doing so good, but at that time I was lonely. I was already at an age where, for most Asians, I'm supposed to get married and I haven't found someone yet. My heart energy has been blocked. And until I learned how to release this energy, the right person turned up for me. I want to show you how this is done. And if you're ready, let's go. Qi Men Dun Jia has often been related to the spiritual aspects of Chinese metaphysics. Now, when we talk about spiritual, to me, it refers to taking the invisible and making it visible. Spirituality is about seeking meaning and purpose in life. It's about being connected with oneself, being connected to higher purpose, being connected in a meaningful way with other people, with the significant, and often with the sacred. In business and career growth, spirituality refers to your ability to find your purpose, find your center, and add value to the lives of other people. According to ancient folklore, Qi Men Dun Jia was a sacred art handed down by the Lady of the Nine Heavens to the Yellow Emperor. In ancient times, the Yellow Emperor was in battle with the evil sorcerer known as Qi. This evil sorcerer was causing torment and dissent amongst the villagers in ancient China, and the Yellow Emperor was trying to defeat him. However, every time he brings his army into war, this evil sorcerer is able to conjure up darkness, mist, thunder, lightning, storms, every time the army of the Yellow Emperor tries to penetrate his forces. Until one day, the Lady of the Nine Heavens appeared. Now, the Lady of the Nine Heavens is one of the high-ranking Taoist deities, and she is widely regarded as one of the founding deities of all this metaphysical knowledge that we share today. For example, I Ching, or Chinese astrology, or even Feng Shui. According to legend, she has handed two tools to the Yellow Emperor. The first is a compass. Today we know that as a lopan. And the second tool is the art of Qi Men Dun Jia. It is a specific knowledge enabling the user to gain foresight into any battle, to be able to anticipate traps and danger, and to navigate treacherous territory and be able to subdue the enemy. So using this art, the Yellow Emperor is able to penetrate the dark forces, including all the mist, thunder, and lightning, and eventually able to subdue the evil sorcerer Qi. The core of Qi Men Dun Jia is to map out the continuum of time, space, matter, and event. In Qi Men, this is known as the heaven, earth, man, and spirit. And when you participate as a co-creator of the time, space, matter, event continuum, that means this system allows you to design the future that you want. That means if you have a desired outcome, let's say in your personal life, in your relationship, in your health, in your business, or in your career, and you want a specific outcome, you can utilize the tool of Qi Men Dun Jia to co-create or co-design from the outside in. Now, sometimes people call the art of Qi Men Dun Jia a divine force or a divine tool. Now, why is it a divine tool? You think about the universal force, the universal power. If there was a higher power, the higher power cannot operate in the system. If it's operating in the system, that means it's governed by the forces of time, space, event, and matter. For example, if you're talking about a computer, the makers, the creator of the computer does not live inside the computer. It does not change the numbers and changes your screen and color every time you wanted something to appear. The creator lives outside of that box. Therefore, if you want to co-create your future, the future that you desire, for example, unprecedented growth in your business or career advancement or relationship connectedness, intimacy, and or health improvements, you gotta co-create from the outside in. Now, these four realms influences mankind. It helps us answer two of the main questions of mankind. Who am I and why am I here? From your achievement chart, you can even see your spiritual capacity, your ability to manifest and bring forth miracles into your life. What sort of blockage that you have that could prevent you from becoming intuitive, from attracting more positive energies into your life, and for giving out positive vibrations to other people. It helps you connect with your core, being able to understand what drives you, what motivates you, and what helps you gain access to the minds and hearts of other people.
From this class, I actually know my strengths and weaknesses, and that can apply to my daily life and help me in my daily life as well. So with the techniques that Dr. Joey has taught us, I can apply it really well into our daily uses.
His way in teaching is very easy to understand and apply. It's very practical. For me, technicals may not be sound interesting to me, but I want to learn it right after the courses. I can apply it easily and immediately.
I think he's a really good teacher. He's really motivating, and I really understand the way he teaches.
Now, before you begin using Qi Men, the first thing I need you guys to do is to gain clarity. Clarity on what you really want in your life. Hear me now, believe me later. Just assume that if you do this exercise, you could get whatever you want. Sounds like a good deal, right? Now, I know in your mind you're thinking, hey, this stuff may not work and so forth. Listen, try this. You have nothing to lose. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But what if it works? What if you practice what I'm about to show you and it could really create the miracles that you are looking for in your life? And you could do this in less than 10 minutes of practice in a day. Just try this out. Many of my students have gone through these exercises, have gone through the courses that we have offered, and they have transformed their lives. Now, here's what you need to do. First, write down what do you want. Now, as simple as this sentence may sound to you, most people don't know what they want. What you want needs to be clear. Assume that you have a magic lamp and you're Aladdin and you could get the genie to grant you the wish. But the rule is you need to be extremely clear of exactly what you want. Now, most people say, I just want to be rich, I just want a new car, I just want to have a new job. Now, that is very vague. Exactly define what does rich means to you. How rich do you want to be? How much wealthier? How much increase in exact amount of your income? Now, before you go and say, oh, I just want $1 billion and it make me happy, listen, it also has another rule. In order to use Qi Men and to effectively manifest and to co-create the future that you want, you need to make the wish within the realm of possibility. That's the catch. You need to make this within the realm of possibility. So let's say now, if you want, let's say $10 million, you're going to wish for, or you want to manifest your ability to generate $10 million, for argument's sake. You got to make sure that the 10 million is within your realm of possibility right now. That means you should be already achieving about 8, possibly 9, and you want to reach 10 million is totally within that 20 to 30% range. Anything within a sphere of 20 to 30%, I would say is pretty much within your realm of possibility. Therefore, you cannot just make a wish that is beyond something that you know in every cell of your body that you won't achieve it. That's because when every cell of your body knows down deep into the heart and to the soul that is not achievable, whatever you're asking for, the Qi Men forces of time, space, matter and event cannot bring that to pass. It cannot make that happen. That is one of the reasons why a lot of times when people just practice manifestation and it doesn't work, that is because they're moving beyond their realm of possibility. So I need you to write down what do you want, but within the realm of possibility. Now, you could be wanting something related to your career. Be specific. What position do you want? What type of boss do you want to work for? What sort of ranking? Who are your colleagues? Where do you think you'll be sitting and who are the people working with you and for you, and what do you actually do in that specific career, in that specific job role? It has to be that specific. If you're asking for increase in sales, then you need to think about what sort of percentage, what sort of events that could possibly lead you to that specific outcome that you want. What sort of amount are you looking for? When is the time frame you want to achieve this? If you're talking about a business growth, then how much in percentage is that growth? How is that growth defined according to you? What sort of profit level do you think you're achieving? And is it within the 20 to 30% realm of possibility? Now, if you're talking about bringing a specific love or relationship into your life, you need to be able to describe exactly how does this relationship make you feel? What sort of attributes, what sort of personality are you looking for? Not really the specific someone, but that specific feeling you would get as a result of being in that relationship. Now, if you're talking about a certain health that you want to improve, what exactly in your health that you want to improve? Is it something related to your stamina? Is it something related to your fitness performance? Is it something related to a specific organ or a specific illness you want to eradicate? It has to be specific. Now, when you're specific, the reason you're doing this is because in the next part of our lesson, you will be able to call upon the right Qi Men deity which governs the spiritual realm that could bring forth the energy or the Qi that you need to create this outcome that you want. Being specific helps you bring forth the energy that you need from the universal realm to you. If you're not specific and you send out a message to the universe, it does not know how to manifest this outcome for you because it could be anything. If you know exactly what you want and you know exactly which Qi Men tool, heaven, earth, man or spirit that you're about to use, you could specifically co-create the future that you want. So here's the exercise. Write down 3 things that you want in your life and within what time frame. Be specific. Now, if you don't know what you want, write down what you don't want. Whatever that you don't want, for example, you don't want to be fat, you don't want to be overweight, you don't want to be tired all the time, you don't want to be lonely, whatever you don't want, opposite of that is what you want. Now imagine right now you have a treasure map. I just handed you a treasure map and on the treasure map is the X that marks $10 million, just for argument's sake. Now you have this treasure map. How do you know how to get to the spot marked X? You'll be looking at the map and the first thing you'll be looking for is what? You'll be looking for the spot that says you are here, right? You look at any map on any street, the first thing you look for is you are here. If you don't know where you are at any point in time on any map, you will not be able to navigate your way to the spot marked X. Likewise, if you're trying to co-create the future that you want, first you need to take stock of exactly where you are right now. So write down what have you got, what sort of career position, if you're asking for a career related outcome, what sort of career position and or skills and or abilities that you have right now. Or if you're talking about a specific outcome you want in your business, a certain growth that you need, then you need to take stock of where you are right now in your business. Where are you financially? Where are you in terms of your supplies, your products and your services? Where are you in terms of your competition? If you don't know where you are, it's very hard to measure and navigate your improvements. Likewise, in terms of relationship, you also need to know exactly where you are right now. Do you already have someone? How is the progress of the relationship between a scale of 1 to 10? Or do you have not already found someone? So you need to know where you are in order to approach to the next level up in terms of your Qi Men asking. So we have covered a lot in this lesson, but there's still much more to cover. Now, before we go on to the lesson 2, where we are going to talk about how you can access your universal mind, access the 10 forces that govern your life to co-create and manifest the future and or the outcome that you want, you first have to make sure that you've already got your Qi Men destiny chart. Now, to do so, you need to follow the link that is either on this screen and or at the comment section right below here. So follow the link and print out your Qi Men destiny chart. Now print out yours and your friends and your family members and all your enemies as well, just in case, so that you can follow through with video lessons 2 and 3 and 4, which will cover a wide spectrum of the Qi Men Dun Jia system. Now, also be sure to download the supporting notes that come with each lesson. And of course, the link will show you exactly where to do so. Now, also, please leave me a comment below and tell me which areas of your life would you like to use Qi Men to improve? Or if you're already using Qi Men, are there any specific tools that you need, or is there any things you need me to clarify? Just put it on the comment section. Now, I don't necessarily will be able to answer every single comment, but I will read through every single one of them. So please leave me a comment. And finally, please remember to check your emails in the next couple of days. When video 2 is ready, I will personally inform you. Until then, I'll see you in the next lesson.